Hello, hello, I'm Old Biddy Gaming and thank you for stopping by. We are back in Medieval Dynasty, right where we left off, and we need to do some sleeping. We also need to get some food. Badly. Do I have any food on me? Let's see. No, I have no food. So I guess we're going to have to run into town and buy some. The only thing I can think of. I don't think I have any over here, but we'll go over here and look. I need a drink of water. Yeah, storage. Need to open. Is there any food in here? No. Okay, I didn't think there was. Those moose sound awful. What about over here on my... No, I haven't caught anything. Ouch. Let me grab a drink of water and we'll head to town. That's where all my money goes. On food. I could set it, you know, on my food level, but I didn't really want to. Or let's hurry into town. I want to try to run as much as I can. All right already, Wimp. I'll let you walk for a minute. I don't really think anybody will be at their shops this early, but we'll go see. And I do want to give you guys a heads up. I will be ordering my new desktop computer probably this evening, once I get all my videos done. It will take a few days to come in. Once it comes in, I will probably be out for a few days, because I'm going from Windows 10 to a Windows 11, which isn't that bad, but I have everything on an external hard drive. So I'm going to have to wipe that hard drive and format it for that computer, and then reinstall everything. And then get the new computers all set up, and my old computer set up for the old goat's use, because he's wanting it. So, you know, I'll be out for a few days, but I will let you know in advance when I get the computer in. I'll let you know when I will be off. I wish it would show on this screen how much money I've got. But let's see. Is there a way to see how much money I've got? Okay, I've got 758. Not much. We need to go talk to Sambor. Joy of joys. Yeah, she's here. Do I want to go to her, or let's go down and try the the bakery. I think there's a bakery down here. Let's go down here and... Yeah, right here. Let's see what kind of food she has. Boy, that cow's kind of rambunctious over there. Catalina.
Nice to meet you.
Show me
Best
your
goods
wares.
in the valley.
What do we got? Cherry pie. Jeez, that's 360. Dried fish. That's 15. What do you get with that? Plus 7 food. Dried meat. You get plus 5. Flatbread. What do you get with that? Plus 45. What do you get with gruel? 20 plus food plus 5 water. Meat pie's expensive. Meat tart. Meat with gravy. 30 food. 10 water. It's only 60. We may go with that. Mushroom soup. 10 food. Porridge with apple. Porridge with berries. How about pottage? 30 food. Roasted meat, plus 6. Scrambled eggs, 35. What was that up there I was looking at? Oat roll, 55. Meat with gravy. Flatbread. Yeah, let's get 3 flatbread. That'll take about half my money.
Have a good day.
Okay, I'm still in warm. I'm holding my left mouse button to move. Okay, so let's go over here to food and let's get a little bit of food. 1. That'll keep me going. Alright, how do I get to Sambor? Map. He's up there. And we're right here. I could go up here to Borovo, over and then up. Probably looks like the quickest. Let's go ahead and swim through the water so we can get a bath. While we're doing that, I can grab a cup of coffee, swallow a coffee. Fishing spot. That's an idea. I can try to spear some fish. Fishing spot pike. Catch some perch or some pike. This way will be nice and clean. I do not want to make the trek up there, but we will. But the only bad thing about getting the new computer, besides having to wipe everything is it will wipe out my save games. So I'm going to have to start everything fresh. Okay, I want to follow this road around. So every game will have to be started over. And that is not a good thing. Luckily, I'm not very far in this game, and I'm not very far in the infected. Worm Unlimited? Yeah, that's going to be the tough one. But I've got ideas for that. Might be kind of interesting. Where are we at? Okay, we're almost to that road. And I think, from what I've seen of other videos, we're going to be going through wolf country. So, I'll have to get out, make sure I've got some spears. I don't want the map. I want my inventory. I've got 2 spears, so yeah, okay. Back when I played, you could wave a torch at them and they'd run away, but apparently it's not that way anymore. I think I want to cut up this way. Yeah. Yep, straight shot. And hopefully we won't run into any wolves or they'll be off the road. I know there used to be a wagon off the road where it went through a fence up here, but from what I understand, it's not there any longer. But I'll look when we get up here. I want to save my stamina just so I can run if I have to. Okay, up here is where it broke through the fence. But I don't see it down there anymore. So I'm not going to go down there. Don't walk through the... Can't walk through the fence. Dummy. Silly, silly girl. Excuse me. Well, here's where it broke through. Alright, it was down there. But I don't see it down there anymore. It used to be right out in there. Oh well. I'm going to stop right here and have a good cough, and I'll be right back. Oh, I sure didn't want that going off in your ear. Swig of coffee, because once we get over this hill, we're going to be watching for wolves. Okay, here we go. Out comes the danger. If you're looking for foxes or wolves or anything, they're up here. Speaking of the devil, there's a fox. And we're in wolf country now. So keep my eyes peeled. least we're close. Here's Sambors. No wolves right now. Now let's go up here and visit with Mr. Sambor. We'll be going home in the dark, of course. I think you're lost, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to Wait a second. Look me in the eye and stop shivering, for crying out loud. Huh. Black and blue. You're Jordan's family, aren't you? Yes, my name's Rasimir. You must be Sambor then. And how do you know that? I was talking with Unighost. He told me you were a part of the Reminders as well. The part of what now? The pack? The one with Unighost and Jordan? I've never heard this idiotic name in my life. Oh, sorry, maybe I've made a mistake. We were called the Undying Fist. Now that's a whole lot better name. You're damn right it is. That's because I came up with it. Everyone loved it. No idea why Unighost had lied to you like that. I'm sure he was just jealous about your creativity. Yeah. Ha! Of course he was. And not only about that. Anyway, I would love to hear some stories about my uncle and the pack's adventures together. That's an amazing coincidence, because I would love to spend my time telling the old tales by the crackling fire. Oh my, really? Rasimir, you don't know sarcasm when you hear it? No, leave my property and forget where it is. Oh, come on, it will only take a moment. A moment of a moment, really. Just tell me, what was my uncle like? How did you become part of the Undying Fist? And what did you do exactly as a pack? You don't know what we did? Unighost didn't get to that part yet. All right, but be quiet and try to be less annoying. Where should I begin? Right. It all started when Jordan left his home. He was 18 at the time, if I remember correctly. That clever bastard was always too big of a fish for his birthplace, and he knew that. Left as soon as he could. But cleverness at such a young age always means two things: being arrogant and hot-headed. I keep listening. His plan was to set out on a big adventure. That's it. Pretty detailed, huh? A path like that is paved with skeletons of young idiots. But none of them was Jordan. Either way, he was wandering for days. Days soon turned into weeks, and his rations into dust. He was useless as a hunter back then, at least, so berries and mushrooms was all he could get. So obviously, he needed some coin. He came across a manor with orchards so vast they seemed like an ocean. Jordan managed to find some work there. A week of back-breaking labor had passed. His hands were covered in blisters, skin red from the scorching sun, knees pulsating from pain. I must say, you're really an amazing storyteller. I wasn't expecting that. Shut up. Do you want me to finish? Where was I? Oh, right. He was exhausted from all the strenuous work he'd done. Went to the lord of the manor with a smile on his face to collect the payment. His stomach was already full with fantasies of all the delicious treats he was dreaming of buying. And all of that was ruined by the hand of the lord holding a couple of lousy coins. Oh, sorry, coffee. Jordan was furious. That was merely a fraction of the pay he was supposed to acquire. He started shouting at the Lord, demanding justice. Peasants were just flies to the Lord, disgusting, replaceable insects. And what do you do with a fly which buzzes too loudly? Both of the Lord's palms struck Jordan's ears with the strength of the ox. Jordan fell to the ground stunned, and the Lord's guards threw him out of the manor like garbage, stealing the few pathetic coins while doing so. If I may add, it wasn't until evening when Jordan regained his hearing, and with it came a fervent thought of revenge. Your uncle was quite a capable fighter when I met him 10 years later, but he wasn't back then. He knew the guards would massacre him if he only came close, so he needed to find another way to fulfill his vengeance. Jordan was always ambitious, but that hatred fueled him like nothing before. And what happened next? What came later was me becoming bored of this conversation. Go away. No way, you can't leave me like this. I can do whatever I want. Scram, I have things to do. What things? Please, 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 please. No, I'm not. Damn, you're annoying. No, I'm not. So what an annoying thing to say. Okay, you can help me. Seems I won't get rid of you any other way. Just say what needs to be done. You won't regret it. Here, grab this shovel. It's a piece of crap, but it will do. There are clay deposits behind my house. Go there and dig up some clay for me. Clay? That's your pressing need? You have a pottery addiction or something? First of all, I don't need to explain myself to you, child. Secondly, it's for medicinal purposes, and that's the answer that will fully satisfy you. Got it? Whatever you say. Okay. Where's the shovel? Where's the shovel? Have we already got it? Yeah. Okay, I've already got it. Okay, so I've got to go back behind the house. In this wolf-infested country and dig the old man some clay. I need to dig up clay deposits, 2, and I need 5 pieces of clay. Okay. So 1 more. Oh, looky here. Pick up some of these figurines. This should be the last one. I mean, it's very simple. I just want some of these figurines. And I've never played this long enough to figure out what the figurines are for. Yeah, that'll do. Let's give, well, there's 1 more. Let's pick it up. Okay, let's go back and give him his clay. He needs to clean his yard up. Here's all the clay you wanted. Will you finish the story now? All right, all right. So as I've already said, Jordan wasn't much of a fighter back then. He didn't have any money nor connections, but he had one thing, an unusual ability. You see, from an early age, Jordan was an exceptionally good liar. No sweaty palms, no voice cracks, no tells really. Calm, steady breaths, eye contact held all the way. He eventually managed to handle any kind of pressure, even in the craziest of situations. But it wasn't that at first. He felt no pressure lying, no stress at all. It was as natural for him as breathing. He had absolutely no remorse. Let me grab a swig again. This is a long story. That's very interesting and all, but what happened with the Lord? I swear, you little brat, you interrupt me one more time and you will meet my wrath. Relax, big guy, I'm all ears. He came up with a plan so immensely moronic and unrealistic that it's really hard to believe that it worked so perfectly. At first, he convinced the nearby town's tailor to sew him a whole set of clothes worthy of the most wealthy nobleman. The finest of fabrics, silken threads, you name it, horrendously expensive. So how did he manage to afford it, you may ask? It's simple. He didn't pay for it. So he stole it? I said no such thing. Jordan wasn't a thief. Not in the traditional meaning of the word, at least. Apart from that, did I finish the damn story? While wearing his new clothes, he traveled to the castle of the king of that realm and entered it. Okay. Now I know you're making this all up. That's simply impossible. You're absolutely right. It is. It's mad to even consider trying to pull that off. But Jordan, he just walked straight in. I don't blame you for doubting me. Damn, I would have been the first to doubt a thing like that, if I didn't see him doing it hundreds of times later with my own eyes. Anyway, he walked right into the castle, and once he was there, he followed through with his plan, which was betting his wife. Whose wife? The king's. The king's wife? So, the queen. Indeed. So let me get this straight. The plan was to get into the castle and lay with the queen? Indeed. You were right. That's the most absurdly idiotic plan I've ever heard of. Exactly that. I still don't get it. It worked like a charm. Or I told you, but it worked like a charm. I still don't get it. What worked? What has he accomplished by that? After the lovemaking, he dressed up, deliberately leaving his undergarments on the bedside, and told the queen he'd be right back with some refreshments. Then he went to one of the king's guards and told him that he saw the queen with a company of a strange man sneaking into one of the chambers. The guard rushed in and witnessed the queen naked in bed with a man's clothes right next to her. Listen to her. As a loyal servant, the guard reported on the matter directly to the king himself, who, as you can probably imagine, became furious, to say the least. He couldn't really punish his wife. That would be bad for his reputation. But he could pursue her lover. Unfortunately for him, at this point, Jordan was long gone from the castle, riding a beautiful bay mare he borrowed from the stable into the sunset. I still don't get it. You see, the king didn't catch the filthy seducer, but it didn't mean he couldn't track him down and find him. To do so, the only track he could follow was the one thing that Jordan left behind, except for his undergarments and a pleasurable memory for the queen, his name. Not his real name, of course. The name he used when introducing himself to the queen was the Lord of the Orchards? Precisely. Now you get it. Didn't that get the Lord hanged? That seemed pretty extreme. That's incredible. The Lord's head must have left his body pretty promptly. He didn't get killed. That wouldn't be in Jordan's style. The queen begged for his life to be spared. So the king threw him in the dungeon where he spent all the days he had left. Jordan was amazing. All that with just the power of his wits and speech. He surely showed the Lord that he shouldn't have wronged him. Don't get the wrong idea about his reasons. Jordan didn't get through all of that just because of what the Lord did to him. You see, the Lord was a cruel, merciless brute. Sorry, another sip. His part gets bad. He mistreated all of his subjects, killed for fun, raped for sport. People used to call him Laundry Man because one of his habits was drowning his bastards in the lake right after birth like unwanted kittens. Oh, Jordan needed to stop him, and he did, but that's not the end of the story. After the Lord's capture, someone had to take his place. He didn't have any rightful successors, but then with just an uncanny perfect timing came a distant cousin of the Lord's. Charming young man with 2 different eyes. You have to be kidding me. He easily acquired all possessions of his sentenced relative. But Jordan didn't want any of that. Not for himself. So he took only 3 bags of coins from the treasury and left everything else in the hands of the peasants. They were elated. He is still probably worshipped there. I can tell you that. Oh, and one more thing. Why 3 bags, you might ask? Keep listening. That's easy. One for the tailor, another one for the stableman he took the horse from, and the last one for himself with the exact amount of coins he was rightfully supposed to earn for his work at the orchard. Told you Jordan wasn't a thief, and that was it. He mounted his beautiful mare and left the realm, continuing his adventures. At least that's the story he used to tell us, so nothing of that may be true at all. But that's how it was with Jordan. I can't believe you're talking about my uncle. My mother used to portray him as a simple merchant, successful but normal, mortal. Yeah, I was wondering if he actually was mortal many times. Well, now we know. But wait, you didn't tell me what was the purpose of the undying fist. Oh, pardon me. All this talking. Oh, I thought it would be obvious now. On that day, Jordan's mission was born. He knew that the spoiled, rotten elites like that were scattered all around the world, draining life and dignity from the hard-working, simple folk, and that he was capable of stopping them, to some extent at least. So that's exactly what he started doing, overthrowing corrupted lords and giving back to the community. He sounds like a hero, a true hero. Well, it wasn't like, yeah, I guess you could say that. So how did you join the pack? Jordan was working solo until he met Unigos. That rat's agile fingers could work where Jordan's tongue didn't. And then they needed someone with other talents they were lacking, like strength, manliness, bravery, independence, gallantry, integrity. Right, I think I get the picture. So they recruited the best there was. I was between jobs at the time, so I gave them a chance. And finally the pack started to really make a difference. But I don't like to brag. Oh, I noticed. Humble to the bone. Thank you for noticing. People at my level don't need to boast about our skills. Just like the sun doesn't need to prove it's bright. Anyhow, I already spoke more words to you than I did in the last 5 years to anybody. So it's time for you to go, and preferably don't come back ever. It was a great pleasure and a true honor. Yeah, I don't care. Leave now, and in return for giving away my location, deliver this delicious meal to Unigos. It's his favorite. A knuckle sandwich. You want me to hit him in the face? Did I stutter? No, sir. Of course, sir. I'm on my way, sir. All right. I told you it'd be night. How many, okay, I've got a couple torches, so yeah, we see if we can get out of here, find the road. No, that's not the way out. That's not the way out. I'm half a mind to... Can I sleep here? No. I don't want to go home in the dark. Not with wolves. I really don't. Wolves, stay away. Wolves, stay away. If I can get down to that fence, then I can get home. Uh-oh. Where's the road? I didn't come this way. I did not come this way. Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Look at the map again. Where's the road? Ah! Look at my map. Okay, I'm going good. I know my time is up, but I don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere. Not in the dark. That's one reason I didn't want to come out here. I think I'm far enough away from the wolves now, I hope. We should be coming up on that fence. Man, I hate wandering around the dark in this game. Okay, Okay, there's a fence. So we're almost back to Borrowar. Okay. Am I getting close to the water? Where am I? Where's the road? If I follow this road, it should take me... No. Okay. Okay. Look at the map again. Yeah, if I follow this, I should be able to go right across to the bridge, and then we're home. So where's the road? If I go straight this way, I should run into the water. Oop. Yeah. Where's the water? I want the water. Okay. Killing them. Okay, I'm back on land. All right. I should be back at the path right up here. There it is. Now if I can find the house, we're not too far away, and I need some food again. That expensive food isn't going to last very long. Whoops. Where'd the road go? Ah. Why does it always seem like we're out wandering in the dark? Where are we? I'm almost home, it looks like. It's getting to be almost daylight. Should be home. There's a house. I see it. Turn that off. I'm going to have to eat. I'm going to have to get a drink of water. So, tab. Inventory. Food. F. Go over here, get a drink of water. Survive for another hour or two. There we go. Not much food. That was an awful expensive meal. Okay. Another day done. Now I've got to talk to Unighost again. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know, hit that like button. It makes a very big difference. I will keep you informed on when I won't be having a videos out due to putting the new computer together. I will let you know before that happens. If you enjoy watching this old woman play games, be sure and subscribe. But most of all, I want you to have a wonderful day, whichever time zone you happen to be in. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.